All right, here we go. Here we go. Thursday, April 27th. The last 2 days have been, frankly, humiliating. It's been really bad. I got 13,000 one day, and I thought that was bad. And then yesterday I got 10,000 because I didn't click fast enough. I got a little bad luck, things like that. But today I want 20,000 so bad. I can taste it. So let's do this. GeoGuessr Daily Challenge, April 27th. 5 locations, each one worth 5,000 points. We're trying to get to 20,000. That's the goal. All right, let's do it. Here we go. All right, first of all, are we small enough here? Yeah, we're small enough here. Okay, so we are in a land of palm trees. Feels Caribbean. Okay, so here's an interesting thing. This sign, Alto, that is a Central America signifier. Okay, so in all likelihood, we are in Guatemala. In South America, those stop signs say pare for stop. This says Alto. So that's a good starting hint. Now, we're in Guatemala. The good news is it's a slightly smaller country than Brazil. So we have a better chance. Even if we screw up, we can. Okay, we're out. I'm going to go back to the start. Let's go this way and see what's what. Even if we don't know where we are, and I'm trying to think what the capital is. I'll embarrass myself by not knowing this, but I think it's maybe just Guatemala City. That also may be dead wrong. There's so little text here. This is there's a couple street names, but these don't seem like huge streets. So let's go here. Alto. So. I think we just need to. This is like I'm going to call this the Chris Worst rule. All right, Chris Worst would do nothing but just go, and he would say, "Screw it," and I'm just going to go. And look what happens when we do our Chris Worst. We get to a highway, except we can't get up there. Can I go over? Will you let me over? Nope, you won't. All right. So this is like interesting. Rogers. There's a Circle K gas station. All right, let's see if we can get to this. Let's see if we can make a right turn and get to this highway. And who knows, maybe we'll be able to find a city. We got a minute left. Come on now. Time for Chris Worston here. Go! Oh, it just does not want to go. So yeah, the highway, it's interesting. The highway, and now we get dark. We don't want to get dark. Come on. Let's go see what this sign says here. So I'm going purely on the vibes. Okay, let's see what you have here. Abarotes. We got 36 seconds. We really got to keep an eye on the clock here because pretty soon we're going to have to go make a guess. It looks like the outskirts of a city, right? Am I crazy? Let's see. Oh, jeez. All right, let's just see if we can get anything at all from this. At hotmail.com. All right, 14 seconds. No time to waste. All right, so let's go to Guatemala. Yeah, it was Guatemala City, for lack of a better word. We'll just call that, put it down there in zone 10 and hope for the best. Oh, no. Oh, boy. That was Baja California in Mexico. And so I'm revisiting my rule now. Apparently in Mexico also. Mexico and Central America, it must say Alto. And Pare in South America. Would have been better if I had known that. My mind got on Guatemala so fast. I don't know if I would have done anything different if I could have figured this out. Because I just did not get to the highway fast enough or anywhere near it. So 577 points. Oh, we're on a rough streak here, folks. We're on a rough fucking streak. All right, let's go. Let's go. Where are we? All right, I am getting a lot. I don't know if it's my internet or what. I'm getting a lot of. So this is a yield sign. Yeah, we just need to go here. We need to go. The answer is I don't know off the bat. I should be talking through this. All we have to go on right now are like the vegetation a little bit. Like this, does this sign mean anything? Well, let's get a little closer and see what we can see. 476. Yeah, not really. It doesn't really mean anything to me. It seems northern to me. It's dirt road, and so you would think, based on these trees, you're in northern Europe, but like, that does not. This doesn't seem European either. Do we see a blue strip on that? We do not. There's no rating on there, so there's no blue strip, which would indicate a European vehicle. Like, could this be? Let's see. Maybe this sign here has a little something for us. Well, it has some language on it anyway. That might help. Oh. I mean, could not be more unreadable here. Yeah, it is absolutely completely blurred. So 4T, 10T, 10D. This is shaping up to be another disaster, to be quite honest. They're blurring out the sign. Okay, Cyrillic. Great. It's not great, because if we're in Russia, that's pretty effing terrible, actually, because I have no idea where we are. Let's go see if we can look at the sign. Okay, so OXA would be 380 miles away. If they're showing, here's my only theory, is that if they're showing something 380 miles away, that would have to be a big city, right? Because who would care about a small town? But what is OXA? Have we ever heard of that? I think maybe I should check in the Ukraine too, or Belarus, or yeah, this is so interesting. I don't see an OXA. We got 25 seconds left. I mean, there's a non-zero chance it's Bulgaria, but I think this looks very much Russian. Yeah, I don't see OXA right away, so we're just gonna use. I was about to say waste. That might be more accurate. We're going to use the rest of our time looking for OXA in Russia. Little needle in a haystack here. So we'll just put near Moscow and hope for the best. Yeah, I don't see anything. And it's all the way on the east side of Russia. To the point that the map is disappearing. Let's see if we can zoom in. Yeah. So this is on the island above Japan in Russia. I don't even know what OXA is here. I think this is probably the area that Japan invaded in the beginning of World War II. Yeah, so here's OXA. There's that little city. Inscrutable. Absolutely inscrutable. To the point that, like, I kind of don't care right now. I might just be a whiner and, like, just throw out a crazy guess right away. Where's the sun? Sun's in the south, so that means we're in the north. Screw it. Let's go with Portugal. No, I'm not going to do that. We won't do that. Stay true to the game. Let's go look. So probably we're in Europe somewhere. Let's look at these license plates. There is... I don't see a blue strip, but that's a blue car, so that might not be... With this one, I do see a blue strip. So, we're in Europe. Good start. That was pretty obvious, but I'll take basically anything I can get. Alright, there's the end of that, so let's go back to the start. You can only go one way, down, and then I guess we're going to have to go left, hopefully. Yeah, let's go down here. Okay. So we're in this, like, Mediterranean-looking place, okay? We don't have any language at all, of course. That would be too easy to have an actual sign, but we do have European license plate with a blue strip. I don't see, I think, any water, just valley. My guess right now, if you put a gun to my head, I would just probably put France and pray. I'm just gonna keep going downhill. Alright, here is, alright, stop. The signs are in English. Alright, here's something. Oh, come on, just let me get close to that, please. Alright, let me see what we got. Rua de Soto. So that is, Rua, I believe, is Portuguese. So Rua de Soto. It was funny because right off the bat I was going to be a whiner and guess Portugal, and I would have been probably right. Yeah. Yeah, alright, we're in Portugal. Alright, so wait. Electronica Eloso. So Eloso could be the town name. Let's I should be going faster here. Let's just see what we have. Festaste Adufe. Adufe is way more likely. In honor of St. Mary. Oh, no, okay, that's in honor of a saint. But Adufe could be the town. Adufe and Oloso are my two best guesses right now. Of course, we only have 30 seconds left because we've moved too slowly. Madagascar's playing. Check that out. What if I guessed Madagascar just because of that? All right, so I have no idea. So Portugal's small enough. At least we're going to get some points here. So Oloso, I'll go close to Lisbon here. But I'll look for Oloso or Atufe. Santa Maria de Feira. Oh, maybe I'll just put it up there by Porto. Well, that was a good accidental thing. Yeah, it was in. Let's see, what town was it in here? Soto. It looks like those things I saw. Oh no, there's Adufe right there, and so Saint Mary of Adufe. That would have been a hint if we could see it, but pretty small there. I think I just didn't move fast enough. All right, move on to the next one. Let's try to salvage something here. Oh, this is quite lovely. Oh man, look at that. It's beautiful. Those mountains. Mirador para edificio. So basically, edificio would be building in Spanish. But geez, where would this be? We're in Europe. That's blue strips on either side, which is interesting. I saw in the video today what that means, but I absolutely cannot remember. All right, let's just go back one and see what this says. Transmon. Okay, we don't know. But look at those mountains, though. It feels like when you're in Europe and there's mountains like that. Urban La Plana. So you'd have to think we're kind of close to the Pyrenees here, right, in Spain? Yeah, the sun's in the south, and obviously the plates say we're in Europe. I was going to say Montenegro, but the language is clearly Spanish, so you just kind of go, where in Spain are there mountains? The answer is, of course, the Pyrenees. That's best guess right now, but let's go see what we can see. I mean, they're huge mountains. I mean, these are not insignificant mountains. Let me go back. Let's see. La Camela? La Camela. I mean, that seems like a huge mountain. La Camela. Let's go just on a flyer. These things are sometimes not worth. So Pyrenees would be like mountains this big would have to be up here. I just want to see if like La Camela is anything. Like maybe it's a famous climb that cyclists do or something, and it might be labeled on the map. No. Okay. Let's just keep going. Everything's moving very slowly today. Maybe if I just keep hitting these. So it's interesting. I've found that when you hit these things, it kind of so look at all these like switchbacks. I mean, this would be like heaven for a cyclist. Anyway, I was going to say when you hit the arrows, for some reason it brings the black screen up more, whereas when you just click out front, it doesn't so much. But we are in tough straits here. We're not finding any text except La Camila. And let's see. I think I may have like gone backwards. I think that's what I just did. Yeah, La Camila. So let's put it there and hope for the best. Those are big mountains. I was actually in Andorra in the Pyrenees, and they would have obviously Spanish there, I guess. I think maybe they also have some French. But I'm curious. Yeah, so there's the street one, the Camilla. I wonder if it says it anywhere, if that's the name of the mountain. I don't see it. But anyway, 83 miles away. Even though we were in the wrong country, that's pretty good deductive reasoning there. Now, okay, maybe we can get to like 15,000. That would be a shock after those first two nightmares. All right, Luxembourg and Trier are that way on the A1, which means we're not in Luxembourg yet. Grevenmacher is 7 miles away, and Dunkirk is 32. And okay, so Luxembourg is to the southeast. And let's put this over here. So that means if we're okay, I always screw these up, but like so if you're looking to the southeast at Luxembourg, Luxembourg is up here, there. Then that means you're probably in Germany. And then let's look for the A1. That should not be too hard to find, right? Oh, there's Trier right here. Luxembourg and Trier. It's kind of weird that we can't find the A1, so I'm just going to mark. There's Trier right there. All right, so this is the one, I guess. So on that route should be Gravemacher, and once we find Gravemacher, then we're only 7 kilometers away. Because it's pointing, Gravemacher should be the same way as Trier and then Luxembourg. So Trier's here, Luxembourg is over like in there. So let's get on the one. Gravemacher. I guess I'm just gonna have to look. So there was one other sign here. Let me just look over here because there was another sign that was interesting. Wecker. So there's another one to look on. Wecker. A minute left, so we're not crazy stretched on time yet. But now, you know what? Now I'm going to go because the other thing I saw was that, all right, the 7, or the 1 right here. So Gravemacher on 1. Now, and the other one that it's on is 14, right? So maybe if we can find 14, like 14 goes the opposite of 1. Like how far do we have to go up here? Where is 14? That's the question. All right, so on the Gravemacher is on the 1. That we know that much. And we don't want to go all the way to Trier because it's not there. So let's go up. Let's just keep going up because maybe we'll run into the 14 at some point. There's the 421. Gravemacher, there's the 14. All right, 17 seconds. I don't see the 14 anywhere, but here's where the 1 ends. I'm surprised I don't see Gravemacher. So I'm going to put it here. And no, I'm actually going to put it down here and think that maybe this is a big city. I wish I could find 14, but I can't. So 30 miles away. So 30 miles away is good, but wait a second. It's interesting that this is in Luxembourg. Because the sign said, the sign is pointing to Luxembourg City. That is interesting. But here's my other question, though. Trier is right here. So why would the sign point to both Trier and Luxembourg being at the same place? And I think the answer is because they're telling you, over here you get on the 1, and the 1 can take you to Luxembourg and to Trier, but you have to go in the same direction to get the 1. There's the 14. Here's Gravemacher. Gravemacher actually looks like sort of a region in Luxembourg. All right. Okay, let's do the results. Yeah, we got the 14,800, which is phenomenal considering how we started. So the first one, I was all in on that being Guatemala. I knew it was Central or North America in a Spanish-speaking place. Screwed it up. Number 2, forget about it. There was no way. I got in Russia, but I have no idea how to pick up that it's on the east side the east side of Russia. And then the last 3 we got really close. We got close in the Pyrenees, close in Portugal, close in Germany / Luxembourg. So a little bit discouraging to start, but I'm glad I didn't just kind of whine and give up. So these are building blocks, baby. Someday we're going to be great. That day is not today. Expressly, it's not today. But we'll come back. I'm going to take a couple days off. We'll come back Sunday night, and we'll rock this again. All right, see you later, everybody.